Welcome to lesson number 10. In today's lesson, we are going to look at making or how we can make an interactive collage where we click on the sprites and then it will switch to different backdrops and say something on the screen for us. So I thought um, we're going to make a collage that's got my interests, the stuff I like on the collage. So with these with this collage, we're also going to look at how can I uh, import sprites from my computer that I've downloaded from the internet, and how can I import backdrops that I've downloaded from the internet. So let's start. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. Okay, and we are going to import a robot, a EV3 robot, a Lego Mindstorm robot. So there I've got the Lego importing, and it will pop up on my screen. So now I can go to costumes and I can click on it where is convert to vector. I can click on that and I can make it a little bit smaller. Otherwise it's just going to be too big. And let's put this one, okay, code, and we are going to put this one in the corner here like this. And with this robot, I like space and Mars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import a backdrop for this robot, and I'm going to look at Mars. So here we've got Mars, and we can convert to vector, and we can click on Mars, and we can make the backdrop a bit bigger. So it's, here we go. Actually, you can make it a bit, okay, but it's fine like this. There we go. And we've got our little robot there in the corner. Okay, so now we've got two backdrops. We've got, if I click on backdrops here, we've got backdrop 1, that's got the white one, backdrop 2, that is Mars, and now we're going to make another one. So my other interests are, I like technology. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy or duplicate this one, and I'm going to change the name, because what I'm going to import now, what I'm going to import is, I love technology and robots. I'm going to import a laptop as a sprite. And now we've got it there. So let's look at the costumes. We make it a bit smaller. Convert to vector. I'm going to click on it and make it a bit smaller. And this one we can put here in that corner. And my other interests are, so with technology, I'm going to keep a white backdrop. That's why I've duplicated my backdrops. Let's just see. We've got one backdrop there. That's my main backdrop. And there's my second backdrop, the blank one. And there's Mars. And now I'm going to import another sprite that I love. I love horses, especially Arabian horses. Let's see if I can find. Where are you, horsey? H. Here we go. Here's the horsey. Okay, so we're going to click on the horse, and there we've got the horse, and I'm going to put it here in the corner. Okay, then I'm going to choose a backdrop for the horse. So the horse are going to be in the blue sky with the field. So there is going to be the horse. So we've got 4 backdrops. We've got our main white black backdrop. So let's click on that. We have our main white one. And let's put in there some words. So I'm going to put in text. You click on text there. And you click there. And I'm going to say my interests. Okay, let's just change it to maybe red. That's it. And we can make it a bit bigger. Let's see if I can move it like this. How's that? My interests. That's it. Okay, so that's our main screen, our first one. The second one I'm going to use with my laptop. So I'm going to say here, I'm going to, let's call it laptop. Instead of backdrop 2, let's call it laptop because we know it goes with a laptop. And here I'm going to put in text. I'm going to put in I love technology. Just move it down. Yeah. Let's make it a bit bigger. Oh, that's too big. I love technology. Let's see now. Here we go. Okay, we'll check now. The sprites are gone. Let's put another text in. Programming is my life. Okay, so let's just move that a little bit. Swing it a little bit like this. And maybe put it here. Come on. Like this. There we go. Okay. So now we've got that, and we've got Mars, and we've got the blue sky. So let's start with our programming. So as soon as I click on this sprite, so as soon as I click on the Mindstorm, so what's going to happen is this one must disappear and that one must disappear. So, and we've got a backdrop. So what we're going to do is, as soon as when the sprite is clicked, okay, now we must hide the horse and hide the laptop. So I'm going to broadcast 2 messages. I'm going to say message 1, new message, laptop, let's call it L. Let's call it L. And the other one, new message, and we call it horse. Okay, so now we've got the horse and the laptop, and then it must switch to the backdrop, switch to backdrop Mars. Okay, and I'm going to say I love robots, and must wait for 3 seconds and then switch back to backdrop 1, and then it must send a message to broadcast message, because now we need to show the horse and the laptop again. So now we're going to say new message, show horse, show horse, okay, and new message, show laptop. Okay, so let's go. So now I click on laptop. So when I receive message and when I receive message, so that's on the laptop now. So when I receive message L and SL, I must go to looks and I must go down, and I'm first going to hide it. And as soon as I receive message show laptop, I'm going to show it again. Okay, so there we go. And now the same with the horse. So we're going to do this again. So when I receive horse and when I receive show horse, so what we're going to do is looks, and we are going to say hide and show. Okay, so let's go to download. So if I press on sprite, it shows I love robots, and it shows the Mars background for me. Okay, so that one we've done. So now we need to do it here for the download for the robot as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, when I receive a message that says R for robot, we are going to hide it. And when I receive message for SR, that's show robot, that's the new message, SR, that's show robot, we are going to show it again. Okay, just press it again. There we go. So now we're basically going to do the same for the horse and for the laptop. Okay, so now we go to the laptop. We're going to say when the sprite is clicked, and now we're going to change it to, okay, first we're going to send a message. We're going to send a message to the horse and to the robot because we want them to hide. And then we're going to change backdrop to laptop, switch backdrop to laptop, and we're going to wait for 3 seconds before it must disappear again. Wait for 3 seconds, and then it must switch backdrop back to, you see, I haven't done that to the robot. Switch backdrop to backdrop 1. Let's just double check. Yes, I've done it. Switch backdrop to backdrop 1, and then broadcast message that says show horse and show robot. So let's just click on the laptop. There we go. So that one is done. So we've got that one. And we've got that one. And lastly, we made one for the horse. And if I click on the horse, it's going to say I love horses, and it's got the background there. So you guys can do your own collage now. See if you guys can make your own collage, and then you guys can send it to me, and I want to see how creative you guys can be. Thank you very much.